各位新浪微博的网友，大家好，这里是新浪微博2025国际教育春季择校巡展上海站的活动现场。那么今天呢，我们非常荣幸地邀请到了来自 ISP 教育集团 International Schools Partnership Miss Rachel Shavwith. So first question, please introduce ISP's educational philosophy and unique features.
Okay, so we have 9 schools in Malaysia. Starting in the top of the island, we have facilities in Penang, Ipoh, Kuala Lumpur and down in Johor Bahru. So that already makes us quite special in Malaysia that we have so many options of schools for our families. Some of our schools have got 400 children and very small and intimate, and some of our schools have got 2,000 children and very big, busy, exciting, interesting international campuses. What's common across all of our schools is that we have a British curriculum approach, so from the early years foundation for our youngest children, all the way through up to IGCSE and then A-levels. So that's what's really common about the schools, but every single one of our 9 schools is slightly different. So we're a global group, but with local heart. And each one of our 9 schools has something special about it. That might be that it's got a really amazing STEAM programme, it might be that it's an eco school, it might be that it's just got a fantastic English programme. But whichever school that you come to, you will find something that's really quality, the ISP quality, and then that really special local part of the school. So at ISP, all of our schools put learning first. So academic success is our number 1 reason for being there. But we want to make sure the children are happy. We want to make sure that they thrive. And we want to make sure that they're ready for the global world ahead of them. So preparing them for future pathways, making sure that they're global citizens is really important, and that's embedded into every single part of our curriculum. And we give children as many opportunities as we can to have those opportunities.
How does your schools help students develop the skills and competences needed for the future?
Okay, well I think first off, I think it's important to talk about multilingualism. So many of our children who are coming to us from China are new to English, and so the first thing that we want to give them is really, really good English language. So we have a fantastic English support programme, and that starts before they even join us. And then we have a tiered English programme. So it's about getting them academically confident. But we don't just talk about English learning, we talk about multilingualism, because we recognise that none of us are monolingual in the world, and living and thriving in a global environment is what they're going to do. So whether they go to university in America, in the UK, in Malaysia, back in China, Hong Kong, they need to be global students. And we have a programme called the International Learning Opportunities for our students, the ILOS programme. So the children Malaysia's a wonderfully multicultural place anyway. So when you walk into one of our schools, it looks diverse, it feels diverse, and we talk about diversity. So the children are already interacting with people from all over the world. And we, as a global group, we have 110 schools. We do a lot as a global operation, so international exchanges, international MUN conferences, international art programs, international chess programs. We have an international buddy program, so you could have a buddy with a child in another country. It's really about preparing them for that, getting them ready to go to university, and you know, that pathway starts as they're very young, and children in Malaysia have this wonderful opportunity to be multicultural, and we facilitate that, so when they go wherever they go in the end of their education, they're ready for it.
What factors should parents consider when choosing an international school for their children?
Okay, well, first thing, I always encourage parents to visit a school if possible. I understand that's not always possible, but you should always have an online meeting with the school. So that consultation is really important. Ask lots of questions, and we know that Chinese parents are always really, really keen and have great questions to ask. So make sure that you're comfortable asking those questions. Do your homework, talk to the school. All of our schools have got Chinese Mandarin speaking admissions officers, so we're really welcoming. They're very happy to set up a call with you. It can take 30 minutes, it can take 2 hours. You can ask as many times as you want to. We really want you to make an informed choice. If you can't come and see the school, ask to see some testimonials. ask to see some videos, ask to be connected with other parents. They will tell you what the school is like. If your children are older, ask to speak to some student ambassadors. We've got great things to tell. The other thing is ask, are they ready to welcome you? Are they ready to transition you in? At ISP, we have a fantastic programme. It's called a pre-start. So before you even start at the school with us, you can join our online English programmes. So we encourage all children to join our online English programmes, even if they're already confident with their English, because it helps you get ready for school. So that might be 1 or 2 hours per week, every week in the run-up to you starting. So when your child starts the school in August or January or whenever that might be, they know a bit about it already. So it's going to be a big step for them coming to a new country. And we really want to make sure that they're ready for that. So transition in is really important. Ask the team, how are you going to look after my child? Not just in the first week, but in the first month and the first term. How are you going to welcome me as a parent? Am I going to be welcomed into the community? Are you going to transition me? Because we know it's a big thing also for parents. So I think they're really important things that you should look for when you're looking for an international school. Hello, I'm Rachel Chadwick. I am the Regional Director for Admissions and Marketing at International Schools Partnership in Malaysia. We have 9 schools in Malaysia under the Tenby school brand, the Straits International Schools and Asia Pacific Schools. Thank you very much for having us here today. Thank you, Sina. We hope you'll come and visit us very soon, and we warmly welcome you to Malaysia. Thank you.
好的，谢谢，非常感谢您的精彩分享。那我们今天的访谈到这里就结束了。